A decision has been made when it comes to a group of detectives and the investigation into a false confession obtained from a teenager last month.
WGN's Julian Cruz is at the police station now with the very latest on that. Julian?
Well, Ray, Waukegan police not responding to repeated requests for comment. You may remember this story. 15-year-old Martell Williams of Waukegan. He was arrested back in February. He was charged with attempted murder and armed robbery until it was shown that he was playing a high school basketball game at the time that the armed robbery occurred.
Seems like somebody's jumping the gun here.
Civil and criminal rights attorney Kevin O'Connor says he and his client, Martell Williams, and the teen's family at a loss for words when it comes to Waukegan's police chief.
Why he would even say that to begin with doesn't make any sense, because the mayor promised an independent investigation from an outside investigator from out of state.
O'Connor and published reports contending that interim police chief Keith Zupik said there would be no disciplinary action against the detectives involved in last month's false confession obtained from 15-year-old Martell Williams.
I was able to confirm that the police chief's comment is that I don't discipline officers for violating the law. He says I discipline people for violating policies and procedures. That raises all kinds of issues for me. How can Waukegan have policies and procedures that don't say their officers have to follow the law?
I'm talking about a 15-year-old child.
Clyde McLemore with Black Lives Matter and many others across Lake County outraged by the blatantly false confession Williams pulled from his Waukegan High School classroom in February, according to the initial investigation, without a call to the teen's mother.
When they came and grabbed me from school, I was very confused about the situation. I was scared. I just wanted to go home.
The frightened 15-year-old then driven to the police station, where his lawyer says he was tricked by detectives who brought the teen McDonald's, telling Williams that he'd be free to go home if he signed the document. The armed robbery and attempted murder charges abruptly dropped after it was proven that Williams was miles away in Lincolnshire playing a high school basketball game.
Now, we all know the Waukegan police didn't do their job.
As for any decisions regarding discipline against the detectives in question, spokespeople for the city of Waukegan setting the record straight. The city is engaging with an independent law enforcement consulting firm to review not only how this case was handled, but all of the city's policies regarding the investigation, arrest, interrogation, and charging of juvenile suspects. Lake County State's Attorney Eric Reinhardt, who last month took quick action to toss out the bogus confession, unavailable to talk on camera, but in a written statement saying, quote, "We are continuing to investigate the case and how we can require police to eliminate tactics that lead to false confessions. We have already scheduled additional training with Waukegan and other departments to address this issue." And spokespeople with Waukegan Public Schools in a written statement telling us that an internal investigation is complete into the actions of school officials on the day that Martell Williams was taken out of the classroom and arrested by police. And they also say that a dialogue has been opened between the school district and the Williams lawyer, Kevin O'Connor. In Waukegan, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
Thank you, Julian.